Welcome to Bobale Health Clinics Uganda. Here today I'm again having Dr. Bale and he's going to explain to us which symptoms we should never ignore in our life. So Doctor, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
So which symptoms should never be ignored by people in our communities? As a doctor, I know you have worked for very many years.
Well, thank you very much. First of all, you should never ignore doctors. Even when you are not having any symptom, you could be sick.
So I should never ignore the doctor.
We know that there are many diseases that will never show you any signs and symptoms. For example, your pressure may be high and it will not show you anything. Stop with this thinking that for you, when you have pressure, for someone who has pressure, they must be having headache or they must be having pain somewhere. We know diseases that do not have symptoms. So as an individual, always go for routine medical checkups. We encourage you to do this, especially if you are already an individual who is 40 years plus. Kindly go walk into that clinic even when you are perfectly fine. Check your blood pressure, check your blood sugar, and have those done. You don't need to wait for only symptoms before you come to us.
So we
are your friends.
So the first symptom is not to ignore the doctor.
Don't ignore the doctor because you need us. You know?
That was very interesting. I never knew that. So which other symptoms should people not ignore?
Okay, now on the symptoms that you don't need to ignore, you don't need to ignore a headache. Most of us get this. And you don't need to keep taking painkillers for especially persistent headaches. In the case the headache is persistent, you have had it one day, you have had it 2 days, the second day maybe you decide to start painkillers. My friend, it is your time to see a doctor, not just taking painkillers because of the headache, because it could be a lot other things which are going on that the doctors need to check. You also don't need to ignore a fever. In the case you have you are feeling hot, usually it moves at the same time with the patients come saying that I feel my body is hot, but I am feeling cold.
I feel cold and
I feel cold, but when I touch my body is very hot. You know, so fever and chills usually tend to move together in many instances. That feeling of coldness, we call it chills. So it many times moves with fever. You don't need to ignore that. Many times it is a sign that there could be an ongoing infection, not malaria. In infection here, it could be malaria, it could be typhoid, it could be pneumonia, it could be anything else. You need to see a doctor for that, because it is the doctor who is able to, from judgment, after long years of training, is able to judge that this symptom could be much more related with this, and following, taking your history and exam, can be able to come up with conclusions after even doing your laboratory tests. So you don't need to ignore fever. You don't need to ignore convulsions. Someone wakes up, is maybe even totally fine. You see the person shaking with the hands and the legs.
Okay.
It is very common in children under 5 years.
So if someone is having a child, or if someone is convulsing or having shaking their body, that sign should not be ignored.
That sign should not be ignored. It is usually a sign of an issue affecting the brain that needs to be attended to. Actually, in our medical training, that is one of the things that we call danger sign. So convulsions, we don't need to ignore. They can also be among people who are adults. We have people who have a long-term disease with convulsions. We usually call them seizures. This person, even by the roadside, they can fall and they have both hands, both legs shaking. They lose their senses. That should not be ignored. We should also not ignore someone losing consciousness.
Okay.
You know, loss of consciousness. The person who has been okay from nowhere collapses and they have lost consciousness. We don't need to ignore that.
So when is pain a warning sign?
Pain is also a warning sign. You know, this is a whole textbook of medicine. There are quite a lot of things. We study symptoms. We are specialists of the patient's complaints. So there are quite a lot. Pain is the other thing not to ignore. Pain in the stomach, pain in the legs, pain in the chest. It should not be ignored. You need a doctor to be able to handle your situation.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor. I really loved whereby people should not ignore doctors. So lastly, we are on the platform. Yeah. Tell us this platform which you started. How does it address this issue of people not ignoring some symptoms?
Well, the platform has come for you. Who is viewing this video? It is not for paying.
So maybe you can give us the name of the platform.
Bobale Health Link platform is not for paying to join. It is for every Ugandan who has a smartphone and data to be able to register as an option for seeing the doctor. And why you need to register is because it is the easiest option you have. It is the easiest option that you have right now, that you can, once you are registered, anytime you have a headache, you can easily consult the doctor instantly.
You can have your personal doctor there.
You can have personal doctors there. You can make friends among the many doctors in the platform.
I know there are many people there outside. They want to maybe produce, but they are having issues with the infertility.
You have fertility issues. You can be able to register. Our doctors will see you. You have fever and any kind of sickness. What I just want to tell you is that Bobale Health Link online platform is a gift. Just register and join it and have your particulars and have your account. It also allows you to add your family members. If you have 6 family members, you can add up to 6 family members. You can add your wife and your other 5 children. All of them can be within your same account. And once you registering and having all those people inside does not mean you are paying us. You don't pay us anything for that. You only pay when you are consulting a doctor, and yet we keep all your data, we keep all your medical records. Some of you come to the clinic, you don't have any record for your treatments last year, but you have lost the books, you have lost the forms that they were given to you. With our platform here, even the consultation that you have done this year, 5 years or 10 years from now, you only need to log in and you'll get all that information. And we shall be keeping it there for free. Okay. So now, kindly join the platform.
So now, as we finalize, I want you tell us in less than a minute. Okay, in 30 seconds, how does someone join the platform?
Joining the platform, we have 2 things. We have a website where you register from. Just click the link. We shall be sharing with you that link. Click that link. When you enter, you will find a beautiful blue color with Bobale Health Link there. Then go to the right top corner. You click sign up, which is register. You know, people really fear signing. You think
you take your money from the phone.
Some money will be taken from the phone, or this is an agreement that we are making. We are not making any agreement. It is just you are registering to be able to access health services through this platform. You know, so you register with your details the same way you do in the clinic. When you reach the reception, before you go to the doctor, they will tell you register the name here, tell us your age, tell us, give us a copy of your ID, give us that and that. We are just doing, that is reception work, the same way you would do in a physical clinic. So you register with your particulars there. The only good thing is that this registration here does not mean that we are demanding you to do a consultation. Nobody is demanding you to do a consultation. You only initiate a consultation when you have need. In case you have need to see a doctor, you can say, okay, I have my doctors on the phone, let me go and see one. Then you now log in. Since you have already registered, you now go and log in and you can book a doctor and pay that doctor, pay a consultation fee. We are currently using MTN Momo and the Airtel Merchant Code, at the time of consultation, not at the time of you registering.
Okay.
You know?
So thank you so much, doctor, for that wonderful information.
Yeah.
So if you are there, you don't need to ignore some of the symptoms doctor has talked up. I know because of time we have not talked about all of them, but registering is for free. Just go to our website or in the link below and you register. Then from there you can go to Apple Store or you go to Play Store where you download the Continuous Care app. That is the one that you'll be using on your phone to access doctors, and we have different types of doctors there today. So why don't you sign up free for today and join us? So thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.